I hate you because you make fun of me and my own kind, and I think it's wrong. Why do you do it? I want to know why.
Because I think it's your fault that you're as big as you are.
I want to know.
It's your choice to let yourself get that big instead of taking care of yourself. No, let me finish. If you would have cared about your body and your health, you wouldn't have let yourself get that big.
Mm-hmm.
Tell her why you gained that weight. Tell her. Make her understand.
I gained the weight. When my grandfather passed away.
Come on with it. Tell her.
And I miss him.
And instead of getting help with that, you turn to food.
You don't understand.
Make her understand.
Please understand me.
I'm listening.
I was close to my papa. When he died, I wanted to kill myself.
I've been there. I've wanted to commit suicide too.
No, you don't understand. Okay, fine. Has someone close to you ever died? Like really close to your heart?
Yes.
And you wanted to commit suicide?
Yes.
Then we're in the same boat.
Yeah. It's called intelligence to know how to deal with things the right way.
Then he wasn't. Then that person was not close to you. Then it can't be. It just can't be. It can't be.
Make her understand why it can't be, John.
It can't be because if it was, you would have been dead, and something would have happened to you, man.
Like gotten big, or
Something could have happened. Yeah, something.
How do you know something hasn't happened until we're already internally?
If something did, then I'm sorry. But you have to understand me. If you saw what I was going through when my grandfather died,
How long ago was it?
it was 4 years ago. And I still think about it like it was yesterday. When I went up to that casket, I fell. And the ambulance had to take me out of there. Because I couldn't believe that he was dead. I didn't want to believe that. I grabbed him and told him to wake up. And he would wake up. I wanted him to come back, but I knew he was gone.
I understand people deal with different things differently. But what I don't understand is why you wouldn't want to, you believe in God. Do you believe in heaven?
Yes, I do.
Do you believe he's watching down on you from heaven?
He's the reason why I'm here. And he's the reason why everybody else is here. Among thousands of people, Staci, we are here for a reason because God wanted us here. For a reason.
That's your
For
belief.
a reason. I know it's my beliefs.
But John, do you feel that you medicated yourself with food to not feel the pain?
My mind wasn't there when my grandfather died. It just wasn't there. I didn't care. I didn't care what would happen to me.
So when you were experiencing all this pain, then you just, instead of crying, or some people drink liquor, some people walk, some people swim, or whatever they do. So in your particular case, you ate instead of...
I ate instead of committed suicide. Because I wanted to jump off something. I wanted to drown myself. I didn't want to be here anymore.
See, that's when you say that, that's helping her to understand what you went through, how you arrived
That's about
at
5
the place.
seconds from walking out onto the highway when I wanted to commit suicide.
And I am understanding you on that. I am understanding you on that because I wanted to kill myself. I didn't want to be here anymore if my grandfather was gone.
So tell him, Stacy, why you wanted to die. Why were you 5 seconds? 5 seconds?
My uncle, he wasn't really my uncle, but he was my dad's cousin. I just called him Uncle David. He was working on a dump truck. Bed of the dump truck fell and smashed his skull. Instant death.
Well, thank
So
you.
I know what it's like to lose someone really close to you.
Well, we're in the same boat then, because I didn't want to live either.
So you ate and then...
And right now, I still don't want to live.
Stacy, what'd you do when you...
What did you do?
Did you just not eat, or did you just go into the exercising really extreme, or what'd you do? I mean...
I seek
I wanna know
therapy.
too. Huh?
Therapy.
Therapy, I mean, in what aspect? I mean, like, therapy, like physical therapy, or mentally therapy, or...
I started a journal. I went to a psychologist and a psychiatrist. And, you know, I turned to my friends and family for help instead of trying to shut them out. Because I knew I wanted to live and I wanted to be happy with my life. Life goes on. And I know that.
But sometimes it's hard to go on.
Let me ask you a question, John.
You know that. You know that.
Do you think your grandfather would want you to feel the way you're feeling right now? Do you think he would want you to carry this on so it could keep affecting you the way it is? Not only physically, but emotionally, because that's where it all really stems from. Do you think that he wants that for you right now?
No.
Okay.
So with that in mind, and you said last night that you wanted to live, right? Didn't you say that? That you want to live and that's why you're here?
I do.
Okay, you want to live, and the reason that you're here is because you want to live and you want a life and all the other things that we talked about. Then in order to come together with Staci, you've got to talk to her. You've got to communicate with her, not angrily, but I mean you've broken the ice. You've told her what you were going through. So make her understand where she's coming from, because you've had both a horrible experience. You lost someone very dear to you, and you've just taken different roads. So to heal. Her road was more conventional. It benefited her more than your road. So now you've got to figure out, and she can help you because she's been there too.
I see that you guys have a lot of common. You guys have a lot in common when it comes to deaths and, I guess, suicide. What I think you guys should do, and this is my opinion, I don't know about anybody else's, but I think you guys should communicate a little bit more about your beliefs. And I think you guys should communicate about how you guys were raised after the deaths. That's what I think. I think that you guys should really sit down and talk to each other throughout the whole time that we're here in this house. That way you guys can get to know each other, and you can get to know why and how he feels, and you can feel how she feels being skinny and the way she feels about you. I just think that's going to be the greatest thing in the world, so you guys can get to know each other and go through the same pain. Because you know what I'm hearing right now is you guys have a lot in common when it comes to that aspect. A lot. And that's step one. That's step one. Step two is finding out why you guys feel the same way about each other. You don't like skinny people, you don't like fat people. Step three is trying to change. Step four is Dr. Phil helping. There's many steps, but you know, I think that you guys are on the right track.
But John, if you had your druthers, and be honest, wouldn't you rather be skinny?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your resentment towards Staci is that she's where you want to be, right?
Yeah, I would
So
love
if
to
you
be
can
skinny.
communicate that, and you guys went to the gym together today, and that was a successful trip, right?
Yeah.
So what happens now is like Gary said, you gotta get into each other. I think you both have had terrific unbearable pain, and you just reacted in different ways. But I think by communicating and talking with each other and really getting to know each other, getting into each other's heart and soul, it'll make a huge difference for both of you.
I agree.
Right on. Cool. Let's get it. So for now on out, best advice that us can give you guys is...
I just want to say that my issue right now isn't with your weight. It's with what you do. You're not showing, like, well, until we went to the gym today, well, besides you being Tessa's personal assistant yesterday and doing whatever she asked you to do, you've shown absolutely no motivation to help yourself out. And that's why I think you're lazy and ignorant.
Now, explain to her, John, about your medical condition, if you would, please, and help her understand that you may not necessarily be ignorant and lazy, but there are other factors that come into being.
I could be ignorant, yes. I could be rude and all that, yeah. Okay? I do slack off a lot.
Why do you slack off?
Well, I could be lazy. Sometimes, yes.
And?
When Tessa motivated me to do the dishes and the laundry and all that stuff, it really motivated me to want to do it more.